you can make an alternating pattern. That means that you create a pattern and you make your designs go every other one, like a checkerboard. And I really like this sponge. The sponge with a little bit of teeny bit of water in it, just barely damp, really makes the marker work really well. So this is an alternating pattern. You could make a bunch of those, or maybe you want to put some stamps on the paper and then draw something that goes with it. To me, these look like eyes. And this person is very surprised. Oh my goodness. Then you could stamp his body, or you can draw a body. I'm gonna do this and let's see what else I can stamp. Ooh, I like this stamping. This is fun. Green. Green it is, and I am going to stamp. He's gonna have green hair. All right, green hair. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some printing, and I've got an idea of we can make some trees, because spring is when the trees start to blossom, and I love that. So I'm just gonna start my tree with a trunk, and we'll color the trunk in. You may want to start this with pencil, and maybe I'll attach some pictures of tree drawings so that you can look at something when you do this. This marker's not so good. But for this tree, I think we'll just come up and we'll make some branches. I'll give it a curly Q. You can do whatever kind of branches you want. So I've got one branch coming up. Okay. From my tree. Kind of looks like a hook on a tree. Then I'll come up this way and do another branch this way, so it looks kind of like a giant Y on my tree. Okay. Then I'll come over to here and I'll do another one going this way. And you don't have to do the curly cues, I just think it looks kind of fun. I was gonna make this a fun kind of a tree. Let's do one from right down here. Let's just make it go out that way. Okay. And I will just continue to add my branches as I go. Okay, I'm ready to go. I've got my plastic bag wrapped around my finger, and I'm gonna make my nice dark, lots of color, dip, and start creating leaves on my tree. They're kind of roundish. That color's not showing up very well. So I'll try a darker green and see how that goes. No, this green doesn't want to go on my tin foil. Let's try this. There, that shows up better. Oh, there we go. Okay, so you can put your green leaves on. Now, what I could do is I could take that sponge that I had and cut that into a round shape instead of this triangle and print that way, because the sponge seemed to print better, so I'm going to do that. Okay, you guys, with my experimentation, the things that seem to work best for printing are things that are porous, which means they've got a little bit of holes in them, which means the sponge works great. And the sponge that's slightly damp works really good. The other thing that worked really well was my onion. So I think if you got a piece of fruit or a carrot or an onion or an apple and cut a little piece off, you could use that to print with. Look how much better this sponge works if you have one you can use. So here's my light green. Like that. Look at my tree. And I think I'll try some of my dark green. Whoa, there's my plate. Nice.